This is also something that's been very difficult to both understand and I would say in a strange way to tolerate, because I've become opened up to the trouble that people have in a way that far exceeds even what I experienced as a clinical psychologist.
Yeah.
You know, last year, my wife and I went to 160 cities. Yeah, it was, well, we figured we better make hay while the sun shines. So,
You're a stronger man than I.
you know, you get caught up in the wave of events, you know, and
The adrenaline self-supplies.
yeah, well, and it was exciting and worthwhile, and the demand was there, you know, and
Yes.
I enjoy lecturing, and I used the opportunity. I delivered a different lecture every night, and I used the opportunity to think, you know, and to communicate, which of course is what you're, and in a manner that I believed would be psychologically helpful, but it was also, I think, and I don't know exactly what the cumulative effect has been on me, but I had no idea the degree to which people were dying for a word of encouragement.
So many people want, that's what my friend was about. I'm speaking back to you now on the same thing. I know what he was saying. He had felt no soft rain for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And he was in this camp of the truly neglected.
Yeah,
You're uneducated, you're not particularly sophisticated, you got a low-paying job. Who gives a fuck about you?
Yeah.
And then someone is out there of stature and credibility, and this guy who would never be in your circle, never.
Yeah.
You send an echo ping to him, and he was calling me to say, "My God, this is so good." So, allow yourself to feel good.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that it doesn't feel good. You know, and that might be a reflection of my general state of mind, which is very unsettled at the moment for the reasons that I told you, and well, because of all of everything that's happened over the last few years. But to get a taste of the depth of despair that can be ameliorated with not much more than, you know, some words of encouragement, some statement that, you know, you as a human being aren't intrinsically worthless, and that you have a spirit worth preserving, and that the things that you do in your life that you do correctly are important. It's like people are literally dying for lack of that, and I mean that.
No, I know.
Honestly, I don't know how many people have told me, and these are very hard things to hear. It's been hundreds of people, because I meet people after each of my lectures, you know, who've told me that they are still alive because they watched my lectures or because they read my book, and then they usually have a good story to tell, you know, about what sort of hell they happened to be in 6 months earlier and what they did to pull themselves out, and how that's brought their family back together or helped them advance in their career or got them out of bed or stopped them from using heroin or being alcoholic.
Or jumping off
Yeah, well, and you know, all of that is,
Is it something that you, at some point, have at least to shield against?
No.
No?
No.
Well,